Good morning, it's 8 a.m. on our 0 day. I've been up since 5:23 because there was some type of alarm going off. It sounded like a tornado alarm, but there was no rain forecasted. So I grabbed my phone, started checking weather. Come to find out it's the Volunteer Fire Department of Pearisburg, Virginia, waking us all up at 5:23. I've already showered. I'd already used my shower towel yesterday, so I used my loaner clothes as a towel this morning. But yesterday, the water was ice cold. This morning, scorching hot. Felt great. Let's see. All the chores are pretty much done. I'm going to head to the post office after breakfast here at Hardee's and mail back my winter clothes, my merino wool 250s, and then probably not much else on the docket for today. So I'll show you what little bit we do. Hopefully it's mostly just sitting around. All right, ready for Hardee's.
What? This is the Vimeo access.
I didn't really know which one to get, so I just bought the most
Taking these
one.
with me for later. Don't be taking my grape jelly. I need to put that with peanut butter on a bagel in the woods. It's gonna be good. It is 9 a.m. and we've left Hardee's and we went to second breakfast. We are now at Dairy Queen and we're gonna get some blizzards. 9 a.m. Who doesn't want a blizzard at 9 a.m.? I may have to come back later and get one of these ice cream cakes. All right, still 0 day. It's about noon now. After the blizzard, a couple of us walked to the post office. I sent home all of my winter gear. Well, not all of it, not my quilt yet, because I don't have the replacement. I did send home my merino 250 base layers and my merino wool gloves and one of the buffs I was carrying. It was probably 1.5 pounds or so that I got rid of. Plus that's pretty bulky stuff, so that's give me extra room in the pack. Let's see, what else have we done? We came back here after the post office and pretty much have just been sitting on the porch here. We're allowed to be here till about 1 o'clock, and then we can check in the hotel at 2 o'clock and we'll have to walk over there. So it's just been a relaxing day so far. And so far, well, I guess not so far, all in all, Angel's Rest is actually probably one of my favorite hospitals we've stayed at, as far as the setup and the staff and everything. Oh, there's a dog whining. Oh, what's up, puppy? What's up? This dog was whining at me as I walked by and wanted me to come play with them. What do you think? Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? You need some loving? All right, well, I think we're gonna leave the hostel here in a little bit, and we're gonna go get some Mexican food, I think, at some point today. All right, I'll talk to you later. Okay, we've left the Angel's Rest hostel. We're walking behind the Food Lion, because that's where the Blue Blaze Trail from the hostel takes us. And we're gonna go up to the Mexican place and just kill some time. I don't think we're gonna eat, because we're gonna wait to eat for dinner. But we had to leave the hostel, you check out time and all, and we can't check into the hotel until 2 o'clock. Right now it's about 12:45, so we're just kind of wasting some time and relaxing. You know, anything but walking, just to rest the legs. Had an awesome lunch. All right, this is take two. This is the Plaza Hotel. I did a whole video and didn't realize I didn't hit record. Okay, so this is the Plaza Hotel, supposed to be the nicest in Pearisburg. We walked in and we were convinced it was a jail cell. We got concrete blocks on both walls. It's the concrete blocks may be good to help with some of the sound from neighbors. We got some wires everywhere. I mean, it seems clean. There's some bed bugs. Is there bed bugs on y'all's bed?
No. These sheets seem brand new.
We don't trust the comforter, but we trust the sheets.
So it seems to be clean, but it's super basic. So for all those coming after us, the Plaza Hotel in Pearisburg, I actually don't even know how much it costs yet, so I don't know if it's good. 55 bucks? Oh, it's a heck of a deal. 55 bucks. All right, I've been quiet for a while today. It's the evening of our 0 day. It's a Monday, I believe. After the Mexican restaurant, we went across the street and checked into the Plaza Motel and pretty much just laid around and relaxed. A couple people ran some other errands. I was just kind of chilling. Just walked across the street to the grocery store. I got me something called Electrolyte Premium Hydration. It doesn't taste very good. Should have just got a Gatorade. But anyway, I also got some golden Oreos and some milk. I think that's going to be my dinner. So one thing I want to give you a little update on my quilt. So I called Enlightened Equipment, and they have, by the way, like the most superb customer service. So I got to give them a shout out. So when I got a hold of Enlightened Equipment this morning, and they had not yet started manufacturing my quilt because it was a custom made order. So they refunded me a little bit of money, like $12, and they got me set up with the stock quilt that they already have. And get this, I told them I was through hiking where I was and I was going to trail days, and I said, no, this is a huge ask. Maybe it's not, you can't do it, but if you can, it'd be great. They're gonna bring my new quilt to trail days and hand deliver it to me on Friday. Today's Monday, so I'm stoked. That is like absolutely amazing customer service. And I love my quilt that I already have, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this one. So to class of 2023, if you're looking for quilts, Enlightened Equipment, great products and great customer service. And no, they don't give me anything for saying that. Anyway, I'm heading here back up into the hotel, and people I know are waving. I'm not really sure who it is. I see people waving. All right, well, I'm gonna go eat me some Oreos, and if we do anything else, I'll let you know later tonight. Good morning. I did not close out the video last night. After I got back from the grocery store, I ate some Oreos, had some of my Pedialyte or Electrolyte or whatever my off-brand Pedialyte was called. And then I just kind of relaxed and went to sleep. So up this morning pretty early, I don't know, by 6 or so. And right now we are walking to Hardee's to get something to eat, and then we'll call the shuttle to Hardee's and head back to the trail. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little bit here of the town before I leave, at least where I'm standing in the town, because there's a beautiful ridge just along the outskirts, and that's the direction we're headed. I think we're gonna do a ridge walk all the way across the ridge I'm about to show you. Here we go, starting our walk. Of course, this is not the AT. We were not able to get a shuttle, and no shuttles answered the phones. So after having some Hardee's, we have a mile to walk back to trail before we can actually start our hiking for the day. Here we got a Ford dealership. I wouldn't want a Ford, but there is there's a Jeep right there. Maybe I'll go buy a Jeep and drive around for a little bit. It'd be nice to have a vehicle to run errands and whatnot. And I'm liking that Jeep Gladiator right there. Okay, we've made it here back to the Appalachian Trail. Looks like Paris Cemetery and AT Trailhead parking. So you know what that means. We're almost back on trail and in the woods. And probably more this time than any of the other times in town so far. I'm just ready to get back in the woods. Things are easier in the woods. We don't have to worry about logistics and all that kind of nonsense. So, there's the trail. We walked to that signpost that blazed right there when we got off the other day. So, let's get to hiking. I know we got about a almost 2,000 foot climb in the first couple miles, and then after that it's pretty mild. But it's gonna be a rough morning. Well, that didn't last very long. We were in the woods for a few minutes. It looked like we were starting to climb up on a ridge, and then the trail turned downward. Now we're back on a, what is this? I guess it's a 4-lane thought it was a 6-lane for a second. There's only 4 lanes and a bridge. So I guess that's all correct though. I mean, there's blazes, it's for sure correct. But there's the big ridge that we've been told we'll be ridge walking on out of here after we do the big climb up it. Then we get some train tracks and river down here. I believe this is the most amount of blazes that I've ever seen in succession so far. And then the trail appears to go over here, where there's another blaze on this pillar. And hopefully we go back in the woods soon. Cruising along here a couple miles into the day, and I just realized today is May 10th. I started on March 10th. So today is my 2 months on trail. I guess I just haven't been keeping track like that because when it was my 1 month, I didn't realize it till midday. At least I got it in the morning this time. Anyway, happy 2 months to be on trail. We have today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Hold on, what's today? Today is Tuesday. So today, Wednesday, and part of Thursday to hike north of Pearisburg. And then at some point Thursday, we've got it kind of arranged, just not exact location and time confirmed. We'll have a shuttle picking us up on Thursday to take us back to Pearisburg, so we can kind of get organized, I guess. And then Friday morning at 8 a.m., we have a shuttle for 5 of us to go from Pearisburg back to Damascus for trail days. And then we'll come back on Sunday. Hopefully we'll go back to the trail on Sunday and keep hiking north. So we will see if we'll have to not get back until Monday or what. I don't know how that's going to work out. We haven't really got that far on our planning. But the shuttle from Damascus will bring us back to Pearisburg. Then we're going to have to get a ride back to the trailhead, 40-ish miles north of Pearisburg, to start hiking again. I think my next actual town day other than trail days, or 0 day I guess other than trail days, will probably be Daleville or Roanoke. I think from looking at maps it's kind of the same town, just divided by a road. So, and it's a bigger town. There's lots of restaurants and stores and things there to recharge and replenish anything we need. Okay, there's a bright blue bug. I don't know what that is. Right there. Let me get closer without it flying. There we go. Wow. And the camera looks green. It's looking, there we go. Spent most of the morning just chatting with the old 2x4. Time went by pretty quick. We're up on this bald. We got a shelter right over here where we're gonna stop and have a snack. And maybe lunch even. I'm not sure what time it is. But man, is this pretty. Let's zoom in down there. I think our favorite word's back. Wowza. So check this out. Behind the shelter, the privy is elevated and the whole thing's been painted like a turquoise or teal color. This is much nicer than the typical privy on the AT. My lunch view, having a bagel with pepperoni and mustard, and Hardee's donated me some jelly, as you can see. And then Cheese Ball is carrying a whole tub of cheese balls that she intends to eat tomorrow, the whole thing. I'm not sure if I'll video like while it's happening or just the aftermath. We'll have to see. Lunch is over and we have just been ridge walking here. Some slight ups and downs with beautiful views to both sides in a lot of places. Despite the power line, everything's still pretty pretty. Party. Not quite sure what I'm looking at yet, but they all just stopped up ahead and said, wow. Ah, now I see. What a view. Layers and layers of mountains. All right, check this out. Huge view. Great grassy camp spots. We had planned to do another few miles though. Wow. Okay, just some camp routines going on here in the evening. So in here we got Puffer, and they kind of cheat. Look at this awesome little gadget they have.
I don't cheat.
They have a electronic air pump to blow up their pads. Yes, that's jealousy you hear in my voice. Here's just all of our water bottles and junk scattered. And Cheeseball is going to do her Cheeseball challenge tomorrow, where she's going to eat an entire... Oh, there's Roadrunner showing how to do an expert bear hang. 3 bags at once. You all should take note. Now over here, Cheeseball's got her ginormous thing of cheese balls, and her challenge is she's going to eat all of that whole thing tomorrow. It's a huge canister.
That's good, right? That's good.
We calculated it out. There's 4,200 calories in that canister.
Don't watch me do the...
All right, here we are at our little tent city in the woods. And let's see, we did 15 and a half today. Gotta go right now. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. We had a really good day today. It was pretty easy. I think I already said it was only 15 and a half miles. It was supposed to be like 4,600 feet of elevation, I think, but it sure didn't feel like it. It must have been graded really well. There was only a couple climbs. Mostly it was just a lot of little ups and downs that probably added up today. I think we're just doing another 15 or so tomorrow, and then 10 the next day, and then trail days. So that's all I got for now. Go ahead and come back next time, and you'll see the last 2 days of this hike before we go to trail days.